Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
What's going on YouTube? This is Green Scrafty here, and I'm bringing you a UU match here against somebody I met on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. At the moment, I do not remember his name, but I will put it in the description below if I do remember later on. So basically, he does have a very balanced UU team, very original UU team. I am bringing a few things that you normally don't see, like a Weavile. I haven't seen Weavile in UU in forever. So the biggest threats on his team are his Machamp and his Arcanine offensively, and defensively his Blastoise and his Bronzong really do scare me defensively because those two things can be walls. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. Alright, so here I'm actually going to lead off with my main Chao, and he's going to lead off with his Bronzong. So straight away I'm going to go for the Fake Out just to see how much damage it does. And it doesn't do a lot, so I'm actually not going to do the U-turn combo with Fake Out. So I do go for the high jump kick, but I do miss. And he actually goes for the trick. And that's going to give me the choice band, which is not going to benefit him at all. So here I am going to go for the high jump kick, and I guess he predicted me to switch out, and he goes for the Stealth Rock. And seeing by how much that does, I know that my main Chao is going to destroy the rest of his team. So I do go for another high jump kick, and that does take out his Bronzong. So now he does send in his Blastoise, and I know these things carry the Protect, so I am going to switch out just so I don't get any damage from missing. So I go on into my Dusclops, and indeed he does go for the Protect. So I did save my main Chao, and now I'm going to go, and now he's going to switch out into his Roserade, I guess predicting the Will-O-Wisp. And since his Roserade does have Natural Cure, I know it's not going to, he knows it's not going to be a big deal that it is burned. So he is going to start to set up his spikes, seeing that it is a standard Dusclops set, and the only attacking move I have is Seismic Toss or Nightshade. So he knows that I'm not going to be able to do that much damage to him. So he sets up his second layer of spikes, and I will go for the Seismic Toss again. And I wish it would have brought it down to a little bit more, but it didn't. So he does get the Black Sludge, and then he gets hit with the burn. And here he proceeds to rest up just to get rid of the burn. And that's the one annoying thing about Roserade while you're facing it, that the Natural Cure is very annoying. So I do go for the Seismic Toss again, taking away 100 damage from it. And he is going to switch out just to get rid of his sleep. And he's going to go right back down into his Blastoise. And the Seismic Toss is going to hit the Blastoise. So, again, only going to do 100 damage. And after the leftovers, probably about 95, 85 at most. So here, knowing that I can't touch it at all, I'm going to switch out into my own Blastoise. And I guess he predicts me to switch out, and he does go for the Dragon Tail. So that was a good move on his part, just so whatever comes in does get more entry hazard damage. And I do go back out into my main Chao, and I go for the, I guess he's going to predict me to go for a high jump kick, so he goes for the Protect. And I actually predict the Protect, and I actually go for a Grass Knot. So here at this point, I predict his switch out to his Roserade. So I am going to switch out into my Arcanine, just so I can hit his Roserade with a Flare Blitz. And he actually does just that. He does switch out and go to his Roserade to take it. And I do go for the Flare Blitz, but he predicts that as well. And he's going to switch out and go to his Arcanine on the double switch. And he does get the Flash Fire boost, which doesn't benefit him at all at this point. But here I do go for the Extreme Speed. And it does a decent chunk of damage, barring Life Orb. So here he's going to go for the Close Combat. And I pretty much thought he was a Banded set at this point, because I didn't see Life Orb, and I did not see lefties at all. So that Extreme Speed there really shocked me. I still don't know what item it is. So here, I'm going to go right back out into my main shell, and I go straight for the High Jump Kick, but he's going to switch out and go to his Blastoise. And this High Jump Kick nearly, like when I say nearly, I mean look at this. A sliver of HP left by his Blastoise. So I'm going to switch out, thinking he's going to go for Protect. And I go on into my Shaman. And he actually goes for the Dragon Tail, which was really good on his part. And that's going to take me back out into my own Blastoise. And here, I'm going to... I forgot what I do here. Jeez, what do I do here? I forgot. Do I go for, No, okay. He's going to switch out. And he's going to go into his, Roserade again. And I'm going to Rapid Spin all the hazards away. Which was good. And, which is going to allow all my Pokemon to come in freely without taking damage. So here, I'm going to switch out into my Shaman to take the predicted Giga Drain. And that's what he does. He goes for a Giga Drain. And I do go for the Hidden Power Fire. I believe I go for that here. Indeed I do. I go for the Hidden Power Fire. And it doesn't really do a that much to it, which is surprising. And he goes for the Sludge Bomb, and that's going to be able to take out my Shaman. I thought the Hidden Power Fire was going to do a lot more, which is the only reason I stayed in and went for it. So now I'm going to go on to my Little Thief, my Weavile, and I do scare it off. And here I'm actually going to go for the Swords Dance to boost my attack. So now I'm at +2. And I go for the low kick here. I could have pretty much gone for any attack and taken it out, but I just felt like Night Slash wasn't going to do as much. So I did go for a low kick, being that it is a heavy Pokemon. So here, he's going to send out his Machamp. And I don't know what I was thinking by staying in and going for the Night Slash. But that did a decent chunk of damage. So, he is going to be able to take me out with a, what looks to be like a Choice Banded, Dynamic Punch. He does get the crit, which definitely did not matter. And now, I'm going to go on into my, main shell again. And I am going to go for the U-turn, predicting his switch into the Roserade. And that does a good amount of damage. Almost KOs it. If it was stabbed, it would have KO'd it. So I go onto my Dusclops now. And he's going to proceed to rest up, I believe, to get all his HP back. Yes, that's exactly what he does. And this part, I believe, is the part where it's basically a stalemate. So, I believe if it is the stalemate part, I will proceed to speed this part up. So, the Seismic Toss there, and it's not yet. So he's going to switch out, and he's going to go right back out into his Arcanine. And I will go for the Seismic Toss, and it's going to do a good amount of damage, and the next Seismic Toss will take it out. He does hit the Fire Blast, but because I am very bulky, it's going to do absolutely nothing. So this Seismic Toss does take it out. So that is bye-bye Arcanine. And I still don't know what item it had. So now he's going to go into his Machamp. And it's going to go for the Ice Punch. It's not going to do much at all. It's going to get a crit. And I missed the Will-O-Wisp. Oh, no, I don't. I hit the Will-O-Wisp. My bad. I hit the Will-O-Wisp. But he has the Lum Berry. So he's going to go for another Ice Punch. And I believe I go for the rest here. Yeah, I go for the rest. Just to get all my HP back. And my Dusclops is basically a troll at this point. So, he is going to switch out. And, like I said, I am the Sleep Talking set. So I will go for the Sleep Talk. And I think on this, I get the Seismic Toss, which is great. So I will get some damage off on his Roserade. And he's going to go for a Sludge Bomb. And like I said, I'm a very bulky Dusclops. It's going to do absolutely nothing to me. And I'm already asleep, so it cannot poison me. So I'm going to go for the Sleep Talk again. And I'm going to get Will-O-Wisp. But I miss, unfortunately, so I'm not going to get any extra damage off on it. And this part is the stall part that I was talking about. So, he does go for the Giga Drain again, and like I said, I'm bulky as hell. It's not going to do anything. And, unfortunately, I wake up one turn earlier than I expected, and I don't get off an attack. So, he's going to keep going for Giga Drain to get his HP back. And here, I go for the Sleep Talk again, because I looked away from my screen, and I looked back before right after I clicked. So he's basically going to get off a free Giga Drain. And at this point, I know I'm going to have to rest up again. So that's exactly what I do. I rest up again. And it's basically restart and repeat the whole process. So he does go for another Sludge Bomb. It's going to do absolutely nothing. And I do go for the Sleep Talk again. And I think I get the rest this time. Yeah, I get the rest. So that was very unlucky. And the Giga Drain is basically here to piss me off. So I'm going to go for the Sleep Talk again. And I'm going to get the Will-O-Wisp, but I'm going to miss. And this Dusclops is really starting to kind of piss me off. And I wake up again, and I go for the Sleep Talk again. As I wake up, and he's going to switch out now and go to his Flygon 2.1, and I do go for the Seismic Toss, and lucky enough, I do get off a good hit on it, and I thought I was going to be able to, I don't know, I thought I was going to be able to take this, and I do take this with 31 HP, and I go for the Will-O-Wisp, and I hit it, because I thought it was going to be a physical, Flygon, but it isn't. So it looks like it might be Specs by the amount of damage the Draco Meteor does. So he is able to take out my Dusclops here, and this is where it would have been good to have my my Weavile. So he's gonna go for a -4 Draco Meteor on a bulky Blastoise, basically foddering it off so nothing has to take a hit. So I am going to go for the Surf, and I am going to take out his Flygon. So that Flygon was basically there to fodder, I guess, in a sense. So now he's going to go into his Roserade and go for the Giga Drain. And now I'm basically just foddering it off my Blastoise, so I can basically switch in freely to my main Shao and hopefully get off and not miss the high jump kick. And luckily I don't miss. And looking at how much damage it does, I do get a crit, which saved me so, like, it just saved me. And now he's going to go out into his Machamp, and I go for another high jump kick. Not knowing if this mattered, I highly doubt this crit mattered too. But that's the game. So my main Shao does save the day, and I'm sorry for the 2 crits at the end, but that's the game. So If you guys enjoyed, you can leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.